Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. Welcome back to the show. 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 I'm Billy, the host. All right.
This is how
This is
boring
a
start to the
merger
pod.
show, Billy.
Merger show. All right. Welcome back to the show. I'm one of the hosts.
Billy's
Billy.
Unnamed Podcast, we'll call it.
This is Billy's Unnamed Podcast.
You need to spearhead this,
Voice.
so we'll call it Billy's.
All right. My podcast is called Billy Podcast, and his is called Trent's Unnamed Podcast. So this is Billy and Trent's Unnamed Podcast.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're here at the North Carolina Comedy Festival. You said we're recording, right?
We are recording.
We're joined by co-host Trent Ludzak
Yay!
and Greensboro's own David and Lucas.
Yes.
David and Lucas, together you guys make up one successful comedian.
That's about right, though. I'm all setups, he's all punchlines. Dude, we're great together.
They got a show in Atlanta, tag team comedy. You're supposed to like both do a set together,
Oh, really?
but it kind of just
Like a bumping mics kind of thing?
Yeah, I did it with another comic, Damon Lee, and it kind of just ended up me being like, what's the most offensive joke I can get him to say? Right?
Yeah, it's always Hitler. It's always Hitler.
It's like the
See, but that's the
SNL.
challenge of dark comedy now, is how can I come up with something darker than Hitler?
I don't know, school shootings are like coming up there, though. School shootings are like the underdog.
Yeah.
It's the new Hitler.
Like, yeah, they're like the freshman class of like, you know, like, what are they?
Real
What's
aggressive.
coming up?
Yeah.
Minor leagues.
Yeah, what's JV anti-Semitism? It's
Yes.
school shootings, actually.
I guess it's like
I
ramping
heard
up,
they're calling
right?
it
Yeah.
these days.
First kids were just smoking pot, then they were having sex, and now they're shooting up the place.
Yeah. Well, see, I feel like the four horsemen of dark comedy is like Hitler, rape, school shootings, and slavery.
What about
Yeah,
transgender?
Oh, we got a fifth dark horse.
That's a unicorn that's hanging out nearby.
That's the unicorn, yeah. That's funny.
They're not part of the pack, but they're just hanging out around there trying to be there. They're like, we're cool enough to be.
They're like the Cthulhu or like the Leviathan or something. Like they're not one of the dark horsemen, but they are like a sign of the end.
Chaos.
They're like, as soon as someone starts doing like transgender jokes, you're like, oh boy, get ready. Yep, pucker those buttholes.
And people get mad too, they really do. Even in the local scenes and stuff. And I don't know, it's a fine line, right? Because
Sure.
at some point, yeah, it's
Everybody
kind
needs
of,
to be wanted. Yeah.
you can do dark comedy, edgy comedy, but you also kind of have to be like, what are people gonna like? What are
Yeah,
they gonna
yeah.
hate? And I guess
It has to be good.
Yeah. It has to be more funny than
Yeah.
offensive.
It's an
Yeah.
exponential
Yeah.
graph where, like, the more offensive something gets, the funnier it has
Yeah,
to
it
be.
better be,
See-
or
Has to
else.
I'm trying to do this thing with comedy where I make
Sideways.
everyone as uncomfortable as possible. I like uncomfortable. I try to walk people. That is my new goal. Can I make everyone in the room leave and not laugh a single time?
That's a good game.
It's a fun game. That's been my entire comedy career.
I could do it. I'm sure I could do it.
Billy, you could, for sure.
I'm sure I've done it.
I mean,
Yeah.
any of us could. We just got to pull out our guns.
Yes.
But I feel like that's
If I try hard enough.
We could
Anti-comedy.
all walk, like, pull comedy out of the equation. On a stage in front of a room of people, we could all walk those people.
Oh
so
yeah,
fast.
we
We could make those people sprint.
It's
I don't
really
know,
like
man.
not that you could like. It's really a testament to like a comedian, like because we could really. It's so easy
Yeah.
to make it.
Hey, don't leave.
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes
I
I
need
upset
you
people,
here.
and I'm not even trying to.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
Now imagine you're trying. Like, oh my God, you'd get arrested if you were trying. This guy needs to be put in cuffs.
When you mix alcohol into any situation, somebody's getting upset, right?
Oh yeah, it was like alcohol and like people on the autism spectrum, which is just like comedians. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah, they don't know. Comedians really don't understand like social cues. I've noticed.
No.
Most of them don't. When the audience is like cringing at every single comedian, and then like say every open micer just did a masturbation joke.
Yeah.
And the audience cringed at
Every
all
single time,
five
yeah.
comedians' masturbation joke in a row, and then you go up and you're like, I'm gonna
got
get him
one
with this
better.
masturbation.
Mine'll get him. I'll be the one.
I had a fun moment. Like festivals are fun because every show is like a new show.
Yeah.
So you get to watch it and you get to be like, what are the unbroken topics?
Yeah.
So like, where's my unbroken topics? And you check them off as everybody hits them.
Dude, were you guys watching the shows? I was watching, like, oh, you were on one of the shows.
I was late last night and I got to break drugs. That was a fun time.
I saw some people were like rehashing the same shit though.
Yeah.
Like people, it's crazy because like people from totally like different corners of the country, like someone from like New
chalk
York and
that
someone
up
from
to,
like Texas, like
Comics being in their own heads though, not listening. Because if you tell a joke about something, I don't do that thing like I see a lot of comics do where they're like, remember the comic 3 comics ago was talking about this? No, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm like, no, I don't remember that.
yeah.
Why would I?
Yeah.
But so I'll try to change it up. But I thought that all the shows last night were really good that I was here for. I got here at 8. Well, I got here
Yeah.
at 7.
Usually all the shows are pretty
and I
solid.
watched the one at Next Door, and then I went over to the
And
club.
it's fun. Like from what I heard, I don't know. You're local, so you could. Are you both local? I
Yeah.
forget.
Yes.
So you
yeah,
probably both would know.
Yeah, I was working last night, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, oh yeah.
So from what I heard, the early
You're not working
shows
tonight.
yeah, no,
are sold out.
What's that?
The early shows are sold out.
Yeah.
The late shows are packed in with comics,
Yeah.
which is fine because the comics are from everywhere, so we don't know each other's jokes.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's basically just like packed audiences
Yeah.
all the time.
And also like one
But
thing I
it's
like.
cool that they're rotating. Like me and Billy are on the early show on the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I like one thing too is like the comics are like sticking around and like actually watching the shows instead of like just outside getting high, like
Yeah, that
smoking
is cool,
cigarettes
yeah.
too, which like sucks
No,
ass
do
at
that
every
together,
open mic,
right?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is the first day.
That is.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Wait for the deterioration.
Oh yeah.
We'll do one of these
right.
tomorrow, and it's gonna be.
I
a
was
lot
thinking about
different.
that. I was thinking about yesterday how like a comedy festival. It's like you pay $20 to submit, right? And then you hope you get chosen. But then once you get chosen, it's like now you got to pay hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
to come here.
We're-
So I'm at least getting my money's worth. I'm watching
Yeah.
a few shows.
This is
you know?
this is basically camp. We're like,
Yeah.
we want to be 13 again.
It's true. You are right about that. But there are like, I mean, there are some really like dog shit festivals. But like, so,
Yeah.
you know, a good one like you can get a recording, you can get some like headshots, you can get like things that
is
make
some
it
nice
like
stuff.
Dude, I feel like
worth
I
it.
missed everything on this festival. I got here the day after the baseball game. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be
It was a
able to
horrible
go to
game. You didn't miss
tattoos.
anything, dude. It was a blowout.
I want the tattoo.
Yeah.
I want the
was here.
headshots.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want the gym towel and the gym
Yeah.
bag, you know.
I think you can still get. I think they still have a bunch of those. They kept them just for you, Billy.
We're both like
I want
kind of
the
coming in
bobblehead.
and leaving so
yeah.
quick. We're like, we are the attraction, but it's
Yeah.
weird. Like, we're just hanging out at
Yeah.
a club until they say our name,
Yeah.
and there's very little in between.
That's how you do it.
structurally.
I went to the botanical garden though, and that was fun.
Oh, the botanical garden's really nice.
Yeah.
Have you guys had any of like the North Carolina food?
I know. I'm like, honestly, where's that? And can you
Food?
direct me?
I went
You've never
to
been to the
No,
botanical?
I've been. I've
It's like
been,
10
and
minutes
it's
away.
really
Yeah, it's really nice.
I went to Biscuitville this morning.
Nice.
Fuck yeah,
That's it.
Biscuitville
No
rules.
cookout, no Bojangles. I don't know if they have those in Atlanta.
Bojangles in Atlanta
Okay.
is good if you're in the right place, but if you go to the wrong one, it's
You need
like
a new Bojangles.
you get it a little medium rare.
I heard that about cookout down there too. I heard you guys have a horrible cookout.
Yeah,
Depends on
there's
which
a few.
one.
Cookout here is fire.
Cookout
It's
here
like,
is great. Yeah.
but also
Not
that's
at-
from here.
Not at like 2:00 in the morning, cause like drunk 2:00 in the morning.
Depends where you go. If you go to Summit, dude, if you go to the cookout on Summit, man, they will treat you so good.
I would.
Well, they're not gonna treat you well, but they're
Real
gonna treat the
inside
food's gonna be really
baseball
good.
and Cookouts right
I
now.
was a road dog.
Care about
though,
their
so
job.
Yes.
I know Carolina. You know, I know
yeah.
Sheets. I've
Yeah.
had the Big Mott's
Yep.
burger. I've paid
Nice.
the toll. I know about cookout. Like North Carolina cookout does hit different.
It's fun.
It does hit different, and also it's like dude,
a barbecue
that combo.
sandwich.
Get those two sides, dude. This is a cookout ad. This podcast is sponsored by
Well, we're in North
Cookout.
Carolina, so it is cookout. You know, I know about New York pizza.
That place isn't even that good, though. Is what's crazy. That's like it's not even like good
By
pizza
the way,
in
we're
Greensboro.
talking about a pizza place
The
here
fans
in
aren't good
Greensboro,
either.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
We're not
this
talking
is-
about New York pizza.
No, we're talking a shitty pizza place where college kids go to do cocaine.
Finger each other.
They finger each other and do
That's
cocaine.
all you
Core
need to
band.
be a popular establishment,
Eh,
guys. You just need a
yes.
room for teenagers to finger each
That
other.
doesn't
and
make
do
it a good
cocaine.
venue for like shows, though.
But it's a popular establishment.
That's how Billy and I met. It was through New
That's
York
what
pizza.
We're doing. We're
We did a
figuring out how
show-
to compete with teenagers fingering each other and doing cocaine. We're like,
Dude, that's
let's
a
add
good
something
time,
to this
though. That's a
equation.
good time.
We did a show at New York Pizza in Greensboro, and there was like a metalcore band. I can't remember what they were called.
There was one generic one. There was one that was like Pinky Doodle Poodle.
you
and-
need to scream to get involved in that.
Yeah.
Doodle
yeah.
Poodle was
They're
a
straight out of Tokyo,
Japanese
yeah.
punk band.
They're from Tokyo. I guess they were like touring
They're
around.
from Tokyo.
Yeah, literally. Like they
And
were.
they went to New York Pizza.
They went to New York in Greensboro, North
After-
Carolina.
After my comedy set, the guy came up to me. He was like, "Great job, man. My English isn't that good, but it seems like you were doing really good."
It's the best compliment ever. That's when you put on the wall, dude.
Yeah.
I remember that was a hard.
That's
That was
not a
a.
good compliment because then you know that's the only phrase that he learned.
People were
He says that to everyone he meets.
There was
He
no
says it to
chair.
the Sheets cashier.
If he
like,
says that one
you had a really
phrase
good set. I don't
good,
speak a lot of
he
English
said it
though.
to everybody.
Does Sheets music not bother anybody else? Because
That's
like,
some cool stuff. I heard the
dude, they
Smiths.
have really cool.
Wait,
Yeah, I know.
I
That's
heard
what
the
I'm
Smiths
talking
in the
about.
Sheets one time.
I know,
That's
they-
pretty
they
cool.
play
Because they
like-
know the touring bands are stopping in for that big Mott's burger.
They play like real like deep cover like Talking Heads and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like, is the Sheets like who's at the head
Yeah.
of Sheets? And like, why do they love my music content?
Some deadhead.
Yeah. Well, I remember when we did that New York pizza show. That was like I was going through a really hard. I had just broken up with like my ex-girlfriend. I ate shit in front of a mosh pit, and dude, I closed the night out by like puking in front of that. It was just a shitty ass night for me in general.
Who hit you up for that show?
There was like a manager there, Mirtha.
Okay. Wow.
And she was like, I guess, because I think she. I don't know how you got it, but I think she was like looking for like some other comics to kind of like balance it out a little bit.
I got it through my friend who booked bands in North Carolina.
Okay.
I hit him up. I was like, "Hey, I'm doing a tour and I need a show in North Carolina." And
New York pizza.
yeah. But I was already used to opening for
Yeah,
metal
New York
bands.
pizza doesn't
and
sound like the first
punk
choice for you.
It's-
You're like, what do you got around?
Definitely a last resort, dude.
It's happening right here.
But also, I was like maybe like a year into comedy or something like that when that happened. Like I was like 2018 or something. I was like a year and a
It just
half
makes
into.
me feel
Yeah.
old.
Really.
Yeah, because while it does seem like a long time ago, I'm like kind of the same person.
Yeah. I feel that. I'm still a piece of shit, dude.
I do have more jokes since then.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
but
That's all we really have to show is
Yeah,
just more
just-
jokes.
Yeah, more
I mean, I'm
jokes.
tripping, so like time does not matter. Like,
His
how
mind
long
is
have I
growing
been
right
doing
now.
this? It doesn't
I
care.
want you to guess how long we've been going.
that makes me feel
Yes. Yeah.
like-
That's a.
That's a good. I'm gonna say hours. Hours? No.
I'm a guess. I'm gonna say 15 minutes.
that sounds right.
13:55.
Okay. That's close.
We
Yeah.
almost made it.
I almost
Somebody was
made
a
it.
lot closer.
Yeah, it's about hours. We've been going since the beginning of time.
By the way, I only brought that up because I thought we were going for hours, and I looked at it.
Jurassic.
This is a Cretaceous period podcast.
We've been doing this so long, we only measure it in eras.
Is Greensboro a good place to do comedy?
I would say so. I would say, well, also, we have a little bit of a bias, and I'll say this, and you can ask, like, other North Carolina comics, but Greensboro has, like, per capita, like, the strongest comedians. Like you go to Charlotte, there's more comedians. but
Every town says that.
every town does say that. But like,
Every single town.
I almost. But here's the thing. I feel like you guys.
Ours is different.
Ours is different. Damn it.
Yeah,
You go to every.
what David will tell you.
How about you do? How about you do a North Carolina tour? You guys go to Wilmington, Asheville, Raleigh, Charlotte. Do them all, and then.
I'm setting up a South Carolina one.
Well, I'm talking just North Carolina,
about
but
this place.
Fuck.
If you guys want to jump in on a North Carolina one, I do a podcast. Let's plug it.
This is a very conducive
Can we
environment for comedy
lightsaber
right
him?
here.
it really is though. But also, here's the thing: what's rare here is like this is like a club that gives back to its comedians and stuff
Yeah.
like. And a lot of clubs fuck over their
And
comedians,
that's
and
how
that
you
is.
get a reputation as a great comedy club. Like, there's probably a million comedy clubs with the same setup. Like, Idiot Box doesn't even have a stage, but you ask any comic who's come through North Carolina if they love
love
this
it.
club, they love it.
Every comic sings praises about this place.
Because it makes such a big difference when the club actually helps develop the
Yeah.
comedians. And you can see you guys probably got better by working
For
this
sure,
club.
100%.
Because
Brings
they
in good
actually
crowds, yeah.
encouraged you to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hear like a lot of out of towners, like they'll come here for like an open mic or just like a showcase or whatever, and they're like, "Man, why is this room so hard? This
Yeah.
room's so hard." And I was like, "It's weird. Like I don't know what it is, but it can be a hard room if you aren't like."
I mean,
I don't know what makes it hard necessarily, but I have heard it is a hard room. I don't think it is either, but I've heard
Really?
out of towners like talk
Or
about it
just-
that way.
be
Niche.
funny.
I feel like that means niche.
Yeah.
Niche, maybe
That
so.
means like they have kind of.
Were they
you
from
guys
Los
have
Angeles?
developed your own sense of
Alright.
humor to the point
Yeah.
that your audience
That's a bad
recognizes
thing,
that.
though.
Yeah,
that
that
sounds
too, yeah.
bad.
I call it the circle jerk.
Yeah.
No, it does happen.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
happens a lot. It's what most of comedy is.
There's certain
That's true.
Carolina
Circle
cities where
jerks.
I think that is the
That,
case.
that's the
Like
case.
what?
Where there's only
Yeah.
one comedy club in town, and the audience goes there expecting one thing.
That's the only thing that's going to
I
be
think
happening.
it's most of what comedy is.
There's a
Not-
club
it's
I
just
went to
different
recently.
circle jerks.
And I was telling my
That's
jokes.
all. It's every comedy. You just described open mic comedy.
That's all that.
Yeah.
I think that's all that any comedy is.
Yeah, just circle.
I was
It's just
doing my
jerking-
jokes.
Just circle jerking. So interesting.
real
that everybody
existential.
wants a circle jerk.
Yeah, or like like you make it like you can go anywhere and like sell tickets. Like you're not really like performing for people who like don't are on the fence about it. You're performing for people who already love
They
you.
just
Like
wanna
it's
see
a
you.
yeah, like they're gonna love anything and everything you say. So, like you might throw like a hacky, half-baked premise, but it's like it's gonna kill because it's like your people in there.
Like some towns, you'll start telling a joke, and everyone in the crowd will start talking to you.
Yeah.
And if you watch the local comics, it's like, yeah, they talk back and they respond, and that's how they do their comedy. But it's like, no, this is not how it works. I do the talking during my performance, and you got to have respect for that too. But then they're like, oh, I didn't like him. It's like, I didn't want to talk to you all night because you're some drunk lady. I don't care about you. I want to tell my shit. But that's, huh?
You-
Where?
I don't know.
You guys.
Houston is kind of like that. Everyone's drunk in the crowd and they want to talk to you. Don't get rowdy.
Hell yeah.
That is a lot.
That sounds like Houston. Yeehaw!
Yeah,
Tell us a gun joke. You got a bush joke?
I don't know, man. It's like everybody's on a bachelorette party or
Mm.
something in Houston. They're getting wild in there.
We have a comedy zone here. It's kind of like that over there. It's kind of like, you
You guys
know,
have a comedy zone?
we have a lot of comedy zones in North Carolina, but we have one in Greensboro, so it's not
Where is
it's
that?
not really I don't know, maybe
Do
like
anything with this
No.
festival? That's stupid.
They don't hire us, so fuck them. No.
they have like a stable of like
That's
2 to
why I
3
didn't know you
comics.
had one, 'cause I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're
I'm
like, oh, maybe I
at
should
the
get in
comedy
with it.
festival
I
in
have
Greensboro.
Yeah.
I've literally never
This
heard
must
of the
be
Greens.
club.
No, there's a comedy zone here.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's like they have like 2 or 3 comics that kind of just like keep in stable, but
Do they do headliner show?
yeah,
shows?
but not for like they do, but it's like, you know, like actual names, you know, it's not like
Yeah.
they don't. I mean, they have like people they used to like host from like the local scene, but again, it's only like 2 or 3. They don't really like
You see
do
that a
anything
lot,
for the
though,
scene.
with,
They don't even do an open mic.
No, they don't.
They don't do.
People who just do.
It used to be a bringer though. I remember years ago they used to have a bringer mic. It was like you had to bring 5 people and you get to go up.
Well, then yeah, fuck the comedy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They can kiss my ass. I'll say it.
Hire me.
Let me work a weekend, please.
So you got an open day.
On behalf,
just give me a guest spot.
Guest spot, please, please.
fuck the Comedy Zone if you don't give David and Lucas both a paid hosting spot.
And then we like you.
you don't do that.
Also give it to Billy and Trent.
Is this-
All
is
4 of
this,
us
is this
hosting
running?
together.
I don't even care.
Who's
I don't
this
I don't
going
care
to?
about Comedy Zone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, hire me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? I
I'll
don't
suck
care
your
about
dick, I
comedy
don't care.
clubs at all anymore, except this one.
Except, yeah. Sure.
Except the ones who put me on there.
Except for the one out
Shout
tonight.
out.
And it's the best.
Are you
The ones
doing
that hire me are cool, but the rest.
Are you doing the Laughing Skull Fest?
No, fuck
Nope.
the laugh.
Oh shit!
Okay, is that, yeah.
I got rejected from that festival, so
They rejected me.
they're like, you're not funny. I was like, I get it.
It's very political.
And
Please
one
hire
time
me.
Ian told me he would book me, but he never booked me.
Oh, yeah,
Please
Got
book
stuck
me.
in the locker.
Please hire me, but I don't like that place. It's claustrophobic. There's nowhere to hang out. There's nowhere
You
to
call in a
get some fresh
stage.
air.
Too many people, so there's no room.
They don't even do headliners.
Large crowds
They-
make me nervous.
I'm actually too cool to do that room.
Laughing Skull wishes they could get me, dude.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm on to bigger things than Laughing Skull.
I mean, we're out here doing this podcast.
Bro, this podcast is worth more than Laughing Skull,
I'm
dude.
basically running the whole Marietta comedy scene. So, like, Atlanta's not even on my radar right now. It's too small of a market.
Dude,
Small market.
tiny ass town, bro.
Small market, not needed.
Yeah, but I'm really managing the shit out.
Bro,
Yeah, I do my.
anthill. It's an anthill town.
I got my
bro.
brewery show
Puddle.
once every 3
Puddle
months,
scene.
so I'm basically
Yeah.
running
We're
things.
Nice.
doing good.
Nice. I do New York pizza, damn it. I have New York pizza money.
Not associated with New York pizza, you might know.
Yeah, fuck New
No
York
Italians
pizza.
were involved in the making
Hey.
of this restaurant.
I'll work for
them
New York
wops.
Pizza if they need me.
I'm sorry. White slurs are the funniest. And I had to
It's
acknowledge
so
it.
funny.
You know my favorite white slur? Sunducker.
I don't even know that one.
Sunducker. You call a white person a sunducker. Hey, sunducker.
I
Hard R,
am
too.
offended by that.
Yeah, right? It's guttural, dude. It's like,
I haven't heard
No,
it,
no.
so it does make me feel bad at
I
first.
do take offense to it, so I'm like, oh, it hit, yeah.
But my second instinct is to laugh at it.
You are correct.
yeah,
I shouldn't be out during the daylight.
yeah, bro. You vampire ass motherfucker. Duck from the sun, dude.
That is funny. Who told you that?
A comic named Dehaj
Somebody
Hedrick
just said
told me that.
Was
yeah.
that his original?
I don't know if it is. I don't know if he
Probably.
read it on
That's a
Urban
good
Dictionary,
one. I
but
love
he
Dehaj.
told it to me. He called me that, and I was like, I'm impressed, actually. I'm like, I'm appropriating this white slur.
Yeah, if that's public knowledge, I'm
I'm
putting that into
colonizing
it.
white racism.
At least the open mic said it
Yeah.
to see if it works.
That's actually hilarious.
All 4 of us are gonna have a sunducker joke.
Sunducker.
Like, god damn, that's better than anything we've done.
You sunducking mother.
Who do you think comes
Sunducker
up
ass
with the
mother-
Urban Dictionary terms?
I don't know. That's a good question. I learned one. Mississippi bird bath. You know what that is? You want to guess?
If it's a southern state, I assume
Is it a
it's bad.
section? It's a
It's
sexual
not that
thing.
bad. It is, of
Is
course.
it butt stuff? Because it's
It's
southern?
not butt stuff. You're actually going to be surprised. It's when you have a girl from the South, of course. I don't know. It has to be Mississippi, just the South.
Okay.
You have a Southern girl.
I mean,
and-
they're all indistinguishable.
Yeah. You have a Southern girl, and she fills her mouth full of red Kool-Aid, and then you dip your balls in the red Kool-Aid.
Okay, someone made that up.
Someone did make that up, but it sounds right. It does sound. But also, I don't know if it has to be red Kool-Aid. Like, I don't know if like
That's
if it's
a
like
lot to do.
if it's purple
All-
Kool-Aid, it's a Harlem bird bath. Like, I
Any
don't.
of those sexual moves, I was like, who's doing that right
Okay.
before they come? Like, who's got like 3 things they're doing right before you blast off? Like, it's like, so hold on, let me set it up before I get this done. Like, no, like, I have nothing in my mind right before I was, like, that's it.
Yeah.
It's the most animalistic shit ever. It's just,
Oh yeah, I love you, baby. Wait, let me get some Kool-Aid.
I learned this too. A Charizard. You know, a Charizard's a sexual thing too. Like it's a Charizard's when a girl lights her pubic hair on fire, and you have to go around like try and put it out with your cum the entire time. She's like, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
it's too much work.
So that's a Pokemon reference. I don't know if you guys.
So you gotta keep your nuts on fire as long as
No,
you're
her pubes are on fire. You're trying to put it out with your nut, I guess.
You gotta
That
put it
sounds-
out.
I learned that in the 6th grade because I was trying to look up pictures
That's
of
a child who
Pokemon.
doesn't know what sex is.
No, it's not. It's
made
not.
that up.
Yeah. No, it really does sound like some.
That's
We're third
it's like
degree
shit.
burns.
Yeah, that sounds like something people do in the bedroom.
No, that's not
Ain't
real at all.
nobody getting
You also have to
third
eat
degree
a
burns.
huge bush, like.
I feel like I come racistly towards Japanese people.
That was so out of nowhere.
I'm like,
Hold on, what is that? What
What does that mean?
do you? I know.
I get it. He
true.
does the-
yeah. What
He does
what
the
noises
the
do you make?
samurai
I'm
grunt.
still on me coming.
Can you
yeah.
do it for the camera?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucas is getting canceled next week, dude.
Canceled from what? Nobody
doing
hire me, please,
Comedy
and they
Zone in
cancel me.
Greensboro.
Yeah, from New York Pizza, dude.
Don't worry, guys. This is never coming out.
Hell yeah, gang.
I'm
So,
putting
like,
it out.
I only do Vault podcasts.
Yeah,
That's the only.
everybody's like getting like fearful from getting canceled. Like, where are you getting canceled from?
Nobody's
like,
watching it anyway.
Like, please,
I'm
somebody.
watching, dude. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna see him do that. I'm like, that was inappropriate, Lucas.
Yeah. He'll be. I'm canceled from David for a half a week.
He's gonna smoke me out. I'll be like, all right, I forgive you.
David won't talk to me for a day. I'm canceled.
You got
from
some weed, all right. You're cool again, I guess.
until I have a joint on me.
Yeah.
Can you get canceled at this club? Have you seen some people?
I've seen people get banned, but it's like for not bullshit. It's like because they pulled their penis out or like.
Yeah. But content-wise, you've been pretty.
No, you can do
free to
whatever, yeah.
express.
I've seen one guy. He was like, again, like you can like. You could do like your shitty open mic material, but like if you're a creep off stage, like that's usually like it's like okay, we can forgive you for like trying some hacky shit,
Yeah.
is like because especially if you're new.
The
Like,
Carlos Mencia principle.
I've seen like people like be creeps here though, like literally like creepy
You can rip people off,
DMs.
just don't touch
So
anybody.
doing what I just did 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. But also, like I said, like though, it's like just because you do that, though, doesn't mean you're gonna get laughs either. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's like you can do it, but it's like you're still gonna suck.
Is there a good amount of like women that come out, or is it kind of a sausage fest?
It's mostly a sausage fest. We have, yeah.
That's where the
You've been here for like 2 days. You guys, also, it's open mic comedy.
I
though.
seen
Sausage
8 women,
fest,
and they're
yeah.
all from out of state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have,
Flew them in.
I mean, our scene is small to be fair, but we have like, what, 3 or 4?
If you see one, they're flown in.
Actually, when they're born here, they leave it
Literally.
out of the hospital. This is-
What's
Like, get us the fuck out of this.
what's the industry here?
None. Oh, wait, you mean Greensboro or just North Carolina? Yeah, none. Zero industry. This podcast is the
Hey
industry.
guys,
Hell yeah, we're
What I'm doing.
trailblazers.
No,
I just put the bolo tie on again.
You should. That was pretty snazzy.
I mean there are some like cool clubs around the state. Like they got Dead Crow in Wilmington. There's like
Yeah,
Charlie
Dead Crow's
Goodnights in
awesome.
Raleigh. But it's not like industry. It's like just cool clubs. That's it's like it. North Carolina's just like a good like place to like get good before you move on to like a better scene.
We need to get some more people.
Where do most people
coming in,
go?
I feel like.
More bearded men. You're feeling very out.
This guy mostly.
I know if this guy.
Do I make you weird?
Smooth.
I am the antithesis of you.
No, I just feel like me and Billy. I don't know. It just occurred to me that there's more going on outside of this.
Well, yeah. Well, how long have we bbeen going? 30 minutes? 20 minutes?
Almost 30.
Yeah, we're right about to hit 30.
All right. I've been on the time. low-key, you know?
Eternity.
You're really
I know, dude.
you really do have anxiety.
I do. Oh, yeah, dude.
really-
I'm a neurotic piece of shit, dude.
Right? He's a lot sometimes.
That's true, though. I've been told that
Cracks
before.
in the relationship.
I'm a lot. Whatever.
But yeah, thanks for stopping in. you know.
Okay, you're getting rid of us now.
Hot out.
This is the light. Wrap it up.
No,
All right,
Trent.
get out of here.
Just kicking you out.
No,
All
we
right.
can do whatever.
I feel like me and David are on one wavelength, and you two are on a
Well,
completely
they're
different.
shrooming right now, dude. They're
I
shrooming.
have no idea why.
He wants a break is really what it is. He
feels
just wants to take a lap, dude.
Probably. It feels like there's two podcasts going simultaneously.
Yeah.
There probably are.
But also, like, it is a very chaotic energy. Just like we have fucking Hanson playing in the background, dude. Like half of us are tripping on mushrooms, and
We're not
We're
allowed
chilling,
to
man.
put this on YouTube. I just realized we can't put any of it
Bro, this is for the Patreon, dude.
Nothing.
I'm sober. I haven't done anything.
This is for the Patreon, man.
I'm 100% sober right now.
I don't know. Also,
You-
can they
I'm
hear
putting
this?
it on my
Because I know we got
YouTube
the
either way.
mics. I don't know if it's like picking up on there or not.
It's going somewhere.
Hanson, probably.
We
It doesn't
didn't
matter.
just have a good time talking to each other.
Our podcast is like the best we can do, and we do that, and then we get better, and we have gotten better.
That's all. That's
A
all you
little
can
bit.
do, dude. It's a circle. That's a story of life,
If
dude.
Hanson's playing in the background, that's
Yeah.
just something we gotta learn and grow.
This song's depressing as fuck. Actually, if you look at the
How do
lyrics,
you
dude.
improve?
What, the lyrics are just
Vodka?
doo-wop?
No, dude, there's more lyrics. It's about like fucking losing everyone you know and love,
What?
and
No,
being.
that can't
I
work.
swear to God, dude, it's about like losing.
No,
Someone, Jamie, pull that up.
it's not accurate.
Improving on a podcast
The
is just like, I've gotten better talking to people.
We've gotten better at getting fucked up and still being able to talk.
That's all we're doing.
We get real fucked up and then we have to try to talk. That's the challenge.
What's that?
Doo-wop, doobie
Doo-wop.
dop,
Hanson.
doo-wop.
Look up the lyrics, dude. It's kind of sad. It's like bittersweet.
The lyrics are
Shakespeare. There's more to it, dude. You're not giving these three blonde boys enough
I've been
credit.
listening to it for 3 minutes. That's all they say.
You're listening to the chorus. The chorus is like half of it, but the first half is kind of fucking bleak.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, though,
Is there-
this is what's gonna be going through your head.
I don't know how to spell
You're gonna
this.
be like,
D. Hanson. Just search Hanson, dude.
Hanson, M-M-B-O-P.
don't act like you didn't want to be part of this group.
No, this was my goal.
Look at you.
Oh, I don't have internet.
Oh, yeah, we don't have the internet.
Why am I still
All
talking
right.
in this?
We did
Is it
30
not
minutes.
recording?
Might as
Is
well
it-
just turn this
Let's
off.
get the fuck out of
Okay.
here. Thank you, David. Thank you, Lucas.
All right, follow me on Instagram. Should I plug anything?
David
Does it
Deckero.
matter?
Yeah,
We'll give
man.
this